Hey everybody, this is Coach Alex. All right, we've learned how to stand at the plate. We've learned how to get in hitting position. We've learned how to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 swing. Now we're gonna learn how to actually connect with the ball. This drill is like my secret weapon. I tend to have teams that are really strong hitters, and it is because of this drill. 100%. And the way that you started out, and the point of this is to teach them to focus on bringing their bat to the ball. At this age, you'll see a lot of kids, they walk up to the plate, the ball comes at them, they just kind of swing and just hope it connects. And this drill will really get them confident, really get them bringing their bat to the ball and making really good contact. And it all starts out with a tennis racket and a bucket of tennis balls. So pick those up from Play It Again Sports for a couple bucks, and you'll be solid with this. Now, an important thing to know is, we just learned a lot about the stance, and we just learned a lot about how to swing the bat. Okay, we're not worried about any of that right now. We're just doing connecting to the ball. Okay, so don't really critique their stance or their swing or anything like that. You just really want them to have fun and connect with the ball. So all right, Henry, get up there and get ready to swing. So the first thing you do, my finger's in the way here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get a tennis ball and you are going to bounce it. All right, hold it like a baseball bat. Yep, both hands. Yep. And you're going to bounce it over the plate. All right, Henry, that was pretty good, but you're going to hurt me, so do it more gentle, okay? I'm going to get beamed in the face with one of those. All right, and you're going to bounce it, and you're going to let them connect with it. Now, good job. The point of doing this with a tennis racket is it's so big, right? It gives them the confidence that they can bring the racket to the ball and hit it, so they will actually try to connect with it. And the reason you bounce it is it's easier for them to track a bounced ball than a thrown ball. So you start out and you bounce them and let them hit them. Good job, Henry. And you bounce it, you let them hit it again, and you just bounce them and let them hit it. And you keep doing this until your kid can hit 3 in a row, okay? If they can hit 3 in a row, then they're about succeeding, 75% of the time, all right? They're succeeding 75% of the time at connecting with the ball, okay? So once they get to the point where they can hit a bounced ball with a tennis racket 3 times in a row pretty consistently, then you're gonna go to the next part of the progression, which they still have a tennis racket, and you just throw them the ball and you let them hit it, right? So no bouncing, you're just throwing it to them. And Henry's pretty tall, so I can stand up and throw it to him. But if I was throwing to my younger son, I would get down on one knee and I'd have my catching from my glove hand knee out front, and then I'd get down here and I'd throw it to him like that, so that I could throw it in at about his waist. So you bounce it, he hits it with a tennis racket. Once he gets to 75% consistency, then you throw it with no bounce and let him hit it with a tennis racket. Good. Now, once he's there, he's ready to move on to the next level, the third part of the progression, which is the bat. So he'll get rid of his tennis racket, he'll get his bat, and remember, don't stress too much about good swinging form or anything like that. This is just about connecting, and then you bounce it again. So you bounce it to him, let it connect to the bounced ball, okay? Let it connect to a bounced ball, right? Boom. And that's it. Then once they're hitting 75% of those bounced balls, 3 in a row, then you move it up. I swear you're gonna hit me in the head with one of these. And yep, that's it. You let them hit it like that, and then once he's hitting 75% of those, he'll be one of the best batters in the league. Now, I have what you do not want to do. You want to do this with tennis balls, okay? Once you get to the fourth part of the progression, okay, you don't want to say like, oh great, now I can switch to real baseballs, because what happens is if you have a real baseball and you hit your kid like that, he is gonna have a fear of the ball, and it's going to interfere with a big part of this season. So you want him to get really comfortable with tennis balls coming at him, and sometimes they'll accidentally hit him and they don't hurt, and he's good, he's up there, he's confident, okay, and he's good doing it with tennis balls. So you don't want to switch to baseballs too soon, or you'll accidentally hit your kid and then they'll be afraid of the ball. Okay, so after they're really good and really confident hitting baseballs or hitting tennis balls, then what you would do is you'd want to switch to baseballs. And when you switch to baseballs, you're going to want to back up to about 40 feet, which is the distance that the pitching machine is from the kid, because with the baseball you want to give them that extra time to watch it, that extra time to react to it, and also that extra time to get out of the way if it's a bad pitch. So for dad, or mom or whomever pitching to the kid, if they don't know, or it can be kind of hard to throw it and hit it. So what you do is you set a tee behind them at their waist, and then you put a ball on top of it, kind of where the catcher would hold his glove, right? And then that gives you a target to throw at, and then you can come back and you can be 40 feet away, and then you have something to aim at, and it'll help you be more consistent throwing to your kid. So that's the progression. Start with tennis balls, bounce them, let them hit it with a racket, then throw it, let them hit it with a racket, then bounce the tennis balls, let them hit it with a bat, then throw the tennis balls, let them hit it with a bat. Once they get really confident at that, switch to baseballs. You can even get those soft T-balls from Dick's. The safety balls could be a good choice if your kid's new. Then start throwing from about 35, 40 feet so that they have time to get out of the way if it's a bad pitch. And that's a good method to teach your kid how to naturally start connecting with the ball. All right, thanks everybody. Let me know if you have any questions about this.